but there's something wrong. I want to go a bit fast. That one, I didn't ask you yet. When it comes to barrier, if it was grass cutter by now, you can't stand it. Come on. Why you're always paying you? You a young boy, eh? Me old man. That's why you and what is it? Abubakar is always having a problem. Abubakar is 80 years old, and you are just 20 something. You not shit before. You shit before. We don't complain or waste things.
Is he not eating?
When they are talking proverbs.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
You will never understand.
So you fail to understand.
You fail to understand. Wait.
You say shit or eat.
Shit.
You have been doing shitting every day.
As a normal human being.
Yes, that is what Imoro told me. That this is not livestock. When they were doing the gomboro, he told me that this is not livestock. And I said, hey, the student, you don't know livestock. That is why we said so. Oh. Also come out and
You see it?
So you can see some of the blood that clots. Hold this for me. Hold this side for me.
Is it after that you want to collect it and go and bury it? You bury it. If it's not, well,
These two organs that I'm hanging are very important. What are they?
the testicles.
Are these the testes?
Yes, sir.
That's somebody's. That is that way.
Yes, sir.
That is your suggestion. Is it true?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are these the testes?
Yes, sir.
These are the testes here.
Yes, sir. If not testes, I don't know.
For you people, look at it well. Oh.
The kidneys. No, kidney. It's inside. The blade is very sharp.
Hey. Look at this. Very. I'll make sure we'll trace and then end up, and you see the end results of it. Hold here for me. I'm going to remove it. Good. So normally, this area is called the abdominal cavity. Good. So you see inside here, there is the diaphragm. There is something covering it. I've seen. There's something covering it. And this is the cardiovascular, the cardiovascular chamber. That's the cardiovascular chamber. So in the cardiovascular chamber, what is inside?
Heart and the lungs. Heart and lungs.
See? So in the examination, you fail. So, as I said, when you open, this is what you see there. The heart, then the lungs. So, somebody was saying the kidneys. Look at the kidneys. So this is the diaphragm I'm removing. Alaba.
What is this?
Just the physics. Just the physics. No digestion. I've seen. Good. So only this. Only this is inside the cardio. Only this is inside your cardio. And this is the windpipe and then the esophagus. That helps. And this one is where the cold I've been creating is. This is where the TB affects all of us. This is very, very important. And then here, this particular one, this is the heart. When there are disturbances inside here, you have problem. We will come to this one. Then we check and we see what are the costs. Dr. Frimpong, specialist. Then we come to this. Now, you see this?
Yes.
This small thing. That's the bile. This pumps into this. It pumps into this. And this helps. All this I'm doing is, you're only watching because you have never done it. This pumps into this. Now, if there's no food here, it comes back here. It comes back into this system, and so when you cut it, good. I've seen. It's blood. Good. Blood. With anthrax, you don't see any blood clot. Blood will never clot. With anthrax, the blood will never clot. Never clot. Everything intact. And I would have closed it fast. Now, you see when I pressed, it comes out. But if it comes out too much foam, it's respiratory infection. It's respiratory infection. That one all needs a lot of antibiotics. So all these holes will be occupied by the bile. And when you occupy there for 2 days, it turns yellowish. And that is called jaundice. So that is called jaundice. So that's how jaundice is acquired by all of us here. Natural. The bile pumps through here into the stomach to help digestion takes place. It softens all the food that it takes. But when we open, you see that the stomach was big, no digestion. You see that the food, they're supposed to go, and even they were forming pellets, and it's still sitting there. We're yet to go there. You know, and Kotoma could not wait. Now, we didn't also notice it early to give some antibiotic to help. And so, as it couldn't work, it has to send it into the other system. But if there's nothing inside here, it comes back to this, my friend. Yes, those who like drinking appetition, you see that this, it will start chopping. This will start chopping. It will chop up to this level.
So what is the name of that one?
This is the what? The levers. These are all the levers. So the appetition will chop all this. Yes, when you stop drinking, then it will start growing. Then they say, oh, look at this person. Hey, he's looking fresh. When you start the appetition, he start chopping again. Huh?
I said I'm growing.
No, it's not a question of growing lean. You can grow lean without taking appetition. That means this is poison. If this is poisoned, you have problem. Your system is poisoned because it comes to this, and this one will be looking big. This one, the bite will look abnormal. So the system is poisoned too. Because when the system is poisoned, this cannot work. These two. I've seen them. You see them?
The kidneys.
These kidneys cannot work. See, I don't want to remove anything out of it. It goes to the bladder. What are those two ligaments? Yes. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Two ligaments. You see? So it's a connected system. It's a connected system. So when they tell you that your liver have a problem, then you have to be very, very careful. Because when this is poison, then you see this person's stomach big. And so all the spaces that you see here, for surgical blades, I fear it myself. All these holes that you see is full of poison, and it starts to weaken this. So your blood system, you hear hemoglobin levels are low. When you go to a hospital, that's what they write. It means your blood cell levels are very, very low. My friend helps us to breathe, this one. But if it is poison, you cut this small drop into water, it goes inside the water. It goes down. It's just like, yes, that tells you that the system is not good. And you can see there was a struggle, the way it died. It's supposed not to come there. They are weak. They're not supposed to be weak. They're not supposed to be weak. And so the blood flow, the blood pumps. Can you see here? I'm seeing. The blood occupy the air space. You occupy the air space. It's supposed to be holes here for you to breathe. Here. To breathe. The breathing is not coming. This is a tail rabbit I'm opening. The other one I opened, half of this was rotten. Half of this. And half alive. That day, it shocked me, but it didn't shock me because I've seen wonderful things before. So that also happened to us. Good. So we see that the little struggle inside, the blood could not stay. It solidified. I've been saying this to you people. You see that the blood solidify, you can bring them out. Have you seen? Good. Stay where you are and I do my work. Have you seen? The whole. So, because of this small problem, everything trigger in the system. Every organ will not function well. Once the blood starts to solidify in the heart. Have you seen? But you see that the heart is very clean. The heart. Have you seen? You see that everything is very, very clean. So when we remove the blood, you see that the holes are all very clean. So we didn't have problem there. But my friend didn't want to What is this?
The gallbladder.
Mm-hmm. And so when this one filter, you see, they're all connected. Have you seen? They're all connected. They're all connected into this. A filter into this. And this one passes out as what? Urine. Good. Urine. So morning urines are always bad because it's accumulated. So you said they're all always in a sack. All always in a sack. So Contaminant didn't contain anything here. Contaminant didn't contain anything here. It pumps out everything to be free. So I was telling you people that if you feed a lot of Leucinia, it will try to create problem. You will not cause this problem for me. You see that your stomach is inside also something for you people. What is this? No.
Explain.
This plane. This plane. S-P-L-E-E-N. This plane. The blood reservoir. The blood reservoir. When this one finishes, you will die. This supply the blood. And immediately you open and this one is like this. The whole carcass is poisonous. I'm telling you, where you see poisonous things, don't eat that meat. The meat must be buried in a village. This is display. This is display. And you see a supplier of what? Blood. Supplier. So the stomach can no longer contain. Still, they are there. They cannot go out. All food that they are eating is sitting there inside. These are the what? The small intestines, and these are the large intestines. Normally, if you want to have time, cut this small. Because there's no time for me to go here because I'm going to do some arrangement. See? See how it is interwoven? Who said no? Ah, haven't you seen? Oh, you have eyes. Look. Like spider's web. And that's the blood that supplies, the blood veins. Yes. That's how your stomach is. Mm. Good. The testes should have been outside, but not inside. And is that how the testes looks like? Is that how the testes looks like? I made a mistake. made a mistake of cutting off. This is the lymph nodes. The lymph nodes here. Of cutting off the reproductive organ. That is one of the lymph nodes I've cut. I've cut off here. Good. These are not the testes. They are what? That's this is a female animal. Mhm. So
those things are
tentatively, what kill our animal? No. Proper. So you see how important it is. You yourself, when your digestion, you don't go to toilet 2-3 days. What happened? Exactly. And this animal was hiding. It was hiding. And as I tell you, see the observation. Those who came first, give tea, and who came first? Colleagues.
Yeah.
You open the door.
Yes.
Yes. And you didn't observe.
We
So it's very
observe.
important to do observation. Even the human beings, as you teach, you watch the students. Those with dull eyes, you know they are sick. Mommy way like this, I always know a problem. So that you allow them to. But as long as you don't observe, we look through and we see that there's no any sign of. Then
Good morning.
yeah, good morning. We look for the lymph nodes have some small round bubbles that absorb also poison in areas that are what affected. If you have a sore on your toe, you have the boulogne here. Okay, it absorbs it. That is excessive. Yes, it becomes a boil. Yes, and it's unfortunate, as I always tell you people, you are lucky today. You see some of these things, but my guys have been any carcass, we have been opening them, then they see everything, and we talk a lot. The time is not on my side this morning to talk. So after this, we'll go and bury it.
Some people say they want to bury it.
Well, I can give them that permission. But please, all attend because the principal is coming. You don't know his intention. So I don't want anybody to be a victim.
Sir,
Yeah.
if the food
Now-
is poisoned, apart from the spleen and the lymph node,
Yeah. If the food was poisonous,
yes,
one, here, all this will peel off. All this will remove. All this will remove. You know, it will become very soft. It will become very soft. It will not be hard like this. You see that? You see? It will remove. This will remove. I've seen. Let me just try to see. Skip something. Please. I've seen. It will remove to be like this. All this will remove. I've seen. I'm forcing it. It doesn't want to go, but at least I just want you to see something. This will remove by itself. Just remove another sign, practically. So you observe all this, you just remove. No, naturally, you will not touch it. Maybe you just it remove. And then you could see that even when we're working, we didn't touch the stomach. But because it accumulated too much, and there's no way they can pass through. The system is blocked. And so suffocation. Suffocate. It's just like a goat. Suffocate. when you put a rope on a goat and the goat is not happy, it will hang itself and die. You see it. So another thing is that probably if you had come in the evening, you have observed it. Like how I observed this other one. You see that I'm treating it. You see that it's response. So tomorrow, please. I said, what is it? We either give multivite or what? Iron. Iron injection. These two. If you don't get multivite and you have iron injection, you are minister. And the animal will respond. For example, when we were doing this, some didn't believe that it would work. But at least, I think the group 3 were the last few yesterday.
Yes.
They were doing it confidently. I didn't have any doubt that you go out, you cannot deliver. So these are the petty things. But this need more experience. This need more experience because I have worked in the department for quite a long time. I got to know most of the few things. Where for example, if I open and I don't understand, then I call the veterinary man to come.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
this is a postmortem.
Yes.
In case maybe the animal is suffering from poison, how would you know by looking at it?
Mm-hmm.
When the animal is suffering from poison,
Poison or
good. A poisonous animal, immediately they bring the feed, will not eat. Number one. Now your mind is telling you, my friend will not eat. Why? It's sick. Why is the animal sick? Then you realize that it's foaming. Listen to the word. Foaming, not salivary. Foaming. 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 Okay. So, you isolate it. You isolate it. If it is blood, we bring in fresh grass. Fresh grass, like the elephant grass, we top it, fresh one, and then we give it to the animal to keep. Then they start expelling the gas. But this one, there's no way. So we have to maybe get some oil, vegetable oil, and drain it, or we grind charcoal, a good source of charcoal you are sure of, and not contaminated one. And then we do it because at times you don't get the medicine when you go to the market.